Welcome to this first impressions video for an early access game called Toast of Power. You can see it's in the current alpha version. It's available on Steam as a free demo at the moment, and I will put a link in the video description for you guys who want to go and look at it for yourself. Now, this game is a real-time strategy game that is similar to StarCraft, and it's been produced by a small indie company called Ocean One, and they're projecting a release date of February 2019. What I thought I'd do is, rather than go through learn to play the game, I thought I was just going to jump straight in and go through the tutorial with you guys. But before we look at the tutorial and the single player mode, I just want to show you this. This seems to be a bit of an overview of the game. What we've got here is there seems to be two families, Undersky and Atlantis. I presume that's based on Atlantis. And what you've got here is the different units. I'm assuming this will overspan. Seems to be a bit of lag with the mouse clicks, but remember, this game is in early access. I mean, the gameplay is not going to be perfect. Let's have a look in here. I got some form of artillery. Faction based on nations of China, Japan, Mongolia, and dominated the East. And this is the medieval, so it's a medieval real-time strategy game with elements of Eastern attack. I think this could be quite interesting. I mean, I've got some interesting stats. Of course, we don't know what the stats are all about. And I think what we're going to do now is just jump into the single player mode. You can see here we got choose map, choose nation, and we got tutorial, general's diaries, frontier island. So the tutorials, the basic tutorials, which is what we're going to do in this video. And then I'll probably follow up in a couple of days with a video on this more advanced strategy, tactics and strategies. And Frontier Island, I presume this is where you can actually get in and do a bit of freestyle playing. Okay, so let's get in here, and I presume this is all fixed. We can't do anything about that, so we're just going to go straight in. So it's very much a top-down view map. As I say, I'm very interested in this game, actually. Oh.
Today we will consider the overall management of the game.
Okay.
Move the camera by pressing the up, down. Raise or lower the camera by rotating
can't
the mouse
pause.
wheel.
Okay, yeah, don't get too far ahead. Well, it says up, down, and back, but the WASD keys work. It says
to rotate the camera, press and hold. The
yeah.
list of resources is located to the right of the minimap.
Yep.
There are 3 types of resources in the game.
I'm a bit confused by the zoom in, zoom out. It seems to be reversed from Total War.
Commerce is the main resource responsible for growth. Materials are necessary for technological truth.
The zoom seems to be reversed, guys. Anyway.
Now that you're familiar with the general interface, here's how to command the troops.
The voice acting is interesting. I think they got very different people doing different sections.
At the squad level.
So what we got is resources here. I've missed this bit, so.
To select multiple squads and drag the cursor over the desired troops. To proceed to the next step, select
game session time. Oh, that's interesting. Have we got any tooltips here? Supply limit determines how many troops you have. Commerce is the main resource responsible for growth. Material resources are necessary, so it's like one generic resource. Okay, hold down the left mouse and move your cursor and over the units, and now select all the squads until you need. Okay, so it's fairly standard left whip. It's a squad-based combat, and yeah, that.
Intelligence has detected enemy troops not far from you.
Yeah, I think I'm going to struggle with the zoom, I think.
Right-click on the terrain or the minimap to move the selected troops.
And the other thing is that's
squads to the designated location.
Thank you. That's maximum zoom out. I think they may need to increase the zoom out because it's going to be quite difficult to get an overview. Yes, you've got a mini-map there. I mean, let's zoom in. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a little bit of trouble with that. You can zoom in nice and close, if nothing else. Whoops, it skittered a bit there. Okay. Let's move forward.
Will be implemented.
Right, there's the opposition.
While having your troops selected, right-click on the enemy troops to attack.
Get stuck in, guys. Right, where's my archers?
Destroy their administrative center.
Our power. Sons of Europe. Target. Waiting. Attack!
My archers seem to be advancing. I'm not sure why. Okay, let's zoom in. Oh, maybe they're just melee troops. Okay, get in there, kill them, guys. Yes, yeah. I think for an early access game, the animations aren't too bad. They'll probably be polished over time. I'm worried about losing that focus a little bit. I've left my archers behind. Yeah, don't be too critical. As I say, this is literally a demo, so. Okay.
Note that only one squad will attack the building. They will knock down the doors, rush inside, and set it ablaze.
So we got to knock down
You will
buildings.
be able to see the current squads added to the left of the minimap.
So if we select that, hey, smash the door down. Okay, that's cool. So, I've lost the unit. Can you get over here? Where do these guys come from?
Destroy it! Destroy it!
Oh, obviously they're still working on the farm. They're down. The water textures look a bit unusual. They're a bit reminiscent of No Man's Sky slightly. But I do like them in a way, but they're a little bit... Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Seem to have lost me center. Hey, do you think you guys could burn that building down for me? Yeah, I need to stop looking around. So we burnt those down here. And they've set this building on fire. That's cool. Yeah, I think I might have to do a bit of work with the mouse sensitivity. I do tend to have my mouse on fairly high sensitivity, so because of the other games that I play.
Congratulations, you defeated the enemy.
So maybe it's a bit too
Now you'll
sensitive
learn
for this
about city
game.
management.
Congratulations.
Click on the city with the left mouse button.
Presume-
After that, the command menu
Now, as
appears
far as I
in the
know,
lower
that
right
is
corner
the
of
city.
screen.
So this is the command menu here.
There you can manage workers, build structures, and recruit troops. To manage the economy of the city,
Is that? Are
administrative
these
commands
shortcut
in the
keys?
command menu.
Oh yes. So
Left-click on
that's
the
cool.
worker icon and choose commerce or materials. The workers themselves will choose the nearest resources for gathering, start processing them, and send
And
the
distribute
finished
workers among the
products to
commercial.
administrative center.
That's troops. It doesn't tell you how many workers we got. Okay. Oh, so we got one there, one there. Can we add more? I mean, obviously.
If you wish to change
So
the
we go-
resources
okay.
workers are gathering, right-click on the commerce or materials icons. To grow the city, you need to build new houses.
So we got.
To do
So we've
this,
got some
select
guys.
the
This must be
administration
building. This must be materials. This is
building
commerce. So that's cash.
Then
That's
you need
building.
to click on the house icon. Finally, you need to choose a location for the construction.
You need to build a new house. Select
Q
the
or
administration.
E, you will change the direction of the building.
So let's just come here. Right, so we got a house, right. You need to build new houses, select the administration building, select the building block, then you need to click on the house after, choose the construction. So this is a house. Obviously it's similar to Age of Empires, you can build them anywhere, but at the same time there are limits. I think we can drop a house there. We only got to build the one house, and all these guys are going to rush in. Because I've probably got two sets of builders. Okay. That's one thing I do like is games that have build animations. Thank
Now
you.
a new house with workers has appeared in your city.
Right.
Initially, workers move to the construction work. From there, you can send them to collect commerce or materials.
Okay.
For the construction of new buildings and troops, you must increase the supply limit. To increase the supply limit, farms must be built.
Okay.
Order a new farm from the building menu. Once the construction has been ordered, an icon along with the progress of the project will appear
So
on the
where
screen.
can we build a farm? It says I can build a farm there. Wow, that cleared a lot of area. I'll stay with the tutorial, guys. Yeah, that's like some mushrooms. Is that mushrooms? Yeah. Mushrooms and rocks. That's cool. And you can see there's a progress bar going on
To
here.
pause the construction of a building, move the cursor over the construction icon and right-click. To cancel the construction, right-click once more.
So
Here we have a building under construction. Cancel it.
that's pause.
Congratulations! Now that you've learned how to collect resources, you'll need buildings to train your troops. Click on the construction
Let's try
icon,
and get
then
going.
click on the barracks icon, and find a good location for its construction in the city.
Right. Got that, and I'm assuming we're going to have our guys running straight at it. Yeah, we got. Oops, no. Let's get a few more building resources just in case I need it. No buildings. You need to construct a barracks. So there must be some form of building chain there as well. I think this game could grow on me, actually, guys. It's, as I say, it's still very early access, and I think there's a lot of work. But I like that animation. That's cool. But I think it's got.
After construction is complete, return the workers to resource collections.
Okay.
To do this, select Administrative Commands.
Commander,
No free workers.
you're progressing admirably.
So you can't get rid of
To
all of
complete
them.
your training, you need to learn to create troops and treat the wounded. To create troops, select a building and click on the recruitment icon. From the list, choose troop.
So what we got here? So you can't actually physically click on the building. You actually need a fort. So we need a trooper. Okay. You see all the guys walking around here now collecting stuff. That's cool. As I say, it does have a slight feeling of Age of Empires about it as well. Got farmers there, little fields here, and we got our troops. Oh, these guys are actually training to fight. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And this is obviously a progress bar across here. So there's still no tooltips here, but this must be all the different buildings we have in our city, and they've appeared. Okay. Oh, what we got here?
The new squad has arrived just in time. Intelligence has detected enemies approaching. Defend your city.
Wait, yeah, these guys are already in on the case. Aren't they? Yeah. Didn't even need to move them. That's good. Automatic defense. It's one of the things I always find irritating with some games, that you've got to micromanage when you've got these types of raiders coming into your settlement, and then you end up chasing them all around. Okay. Yeah, they've got them.
Congratulations on another victory. You
Okay.
need to restore the squad's health and
Okay.
fix the damaged building.
Sorry.
The squad will move to the building.
The camera seems to float a little bit. It's
The barracks are already
see
occupied.
if I do
Their
that.
task will be completed before the squad can heal. To heal a squad,
I'm not
select
sure
it
if I
and
like
right-click
that
on the
float with
building
the
from
camera. I
which it
like
was
a
recruited.
fairly positive move. Okay.
Sons of
Right, let's move them in. So these guys have got to come back to this building to heal up. But they seem to be healing up as they're arriving. Okay, that's good. That's cool. Let's turn them around a little bit. Obviously, they can't all get inside.
To
Then we'll-
repair the building, select the construction icon in the command menu. Then select the repair icon. The cursor will change into a hammer. Left click on the building that requires repairs.
Accepted for repair.
Oh, so I couldn't see. Oh, this one here. So it's damaged a little bit. Yeah, there's no. So you got to look here. Okay.
Congratulations, Commander. Now you know how to manage a city and conduct
It'd be
military
nice if you could click on these and it would
Now,
take you to the
build a new
building.
city to expand your economic power.
Or there was a button here
There are
that
a
said
limited
go
number of
to.
resources around your city. If there are too many workers in a city, it will negatively affect their overall work efficiency. The construction of new cities allows your workers to work at maximum efficiency and helps you to achieve the economic advantage over your opponents. To start construction of a new city, you will need settlers. Recruit settlers.
That's quite interesting actually, because it means that you're not going to be building one big mega city. So maybe you will be expanding the map by actually doing stuff. So okay, what are we doing here? Right, we need a settler. So this is the build menu here. Yeah, I quite like that idea actually. The fact that you'll be able to come out and actually build these small settlements rather than build a big mega city and try and defend it. But and also like the concept of a city rather than say just plonking buildings loosely across the map in an area. Yeah, and hopefully they will expand the numbers of buildings and all that. It'd be nice if you could build city walls as well. Okay.
Now select the settlers and click on the construction icon in the command menu. Next,
Okay.
left click on the bonfire.
Okay.
Be sure to have enough resources before constructing a new city.
How do I know I've got enough resources? I think they're going to have to work on some tooltips here. I mean, I'm assuming that because this is the tutorial, it's going to be... I'm going to have enough, but yeah, I think they need a bit more information. I think it also might be a future extension, as if they come here. What's this here? That they may actually split the resources to make the game a bit more interesting. Okay. And this is building the new city, so this is our new city. That's cool. And we got a damaged tower here. I suppose I can't repair it. That's just cosmetic on the map. Let's see if we can have a look round, guys. Yeah. And again, we got
After
that.
construction is complete, the settlers will remain to carry out construction work.
What's this over here?
Congratulations!
Tutorial completed.
You have completed training. Now you are ready for new battles and great victories.
Right, guys. Yes, I've completed the tutorial. That didn't take too long. It's a very intriguing game. I certainly shall be tracking this game over the next few months. What I will do is make some more videos on the advanced tutorial and maybe some freestyle play, just to get more feel of the game. I think I'm going to need to play a little bit off camera to get a feel from the camera actions. Part of my problem is the fact that the center mouse wheel for zooming is reversed from Total War, so when I'm trying to zoom in, I'm actually zooming out and vice versa. I have a few reservations about the camera mode being a bit floaty, because I'm used to a very affirmative counter mode, but that could be due to the fact that I have my mouse on very high sensitivity. I think another area where they're probably going to need to do a bit more work is on tooltips, so that you've got an idea, especially with that, when they said about building the new town centre, I suppose the way you could describe it, and there was no indication about what was required. But all in all, I'm very impressed, guys. I think this game could go a long way, and especially if they added a few more extra resources in, give it more dynamic in there. But we'll just see how it goes, guys. So on this, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.